Hi, Eric Gimbal, ericgimbal.com, and today my 5 photography tips for September 2017. Let's start. First of all, sorry for being late this month again, because I have finally finished my van. I'm in there right now. Soon I'll make you a tour of the van so you can have a look at it in there. And please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/ericgimbal, my website ericgimbal.com, and my email info@ericgimbal.com. Let's start with tip number 1. You must learn how to breathe. I see very many people, they just rush and like this, and the photos are all moved. So you must learn that you inspire, you expire a bit, and you lock, and then you press the shutter, okay, the release, okay, because otherwise you're like this, and as soon as you will make lower speed, the photo will be moved. Okay, so it's very important that you learn how to breathe. If you're in a rush, learn how to stop, breathe, and shoot. It's very important. Okay, you will get a lot sharper, many sharper picture, because very often the picture is okay, but it's not completely sharp just because you slightly moved. Okay, that's it. Tip number 2. I see many people that they just copy what others do, and I think this is nonsense. But it's okay if you're learning, but then don't get the middle for it, because you know you didn't make it, you just copied it. So you're good at copying, but you must find your own way. So if you want to apply someone else's technique, why don't you get it in another style? For example, in sport, it's very often we see some panning. You see, like the car is neat and all the rest is moved. Okay, you do some panning like this. Why don't you apply this technique to a kid on a swing, for example? You go like this, you lower your speed and you follow the kid, and then you shoot. So the kid will be okay and the rest will be moved. Or you could do that in a wedding, like during the valse, to have the couple just they're frozen and all the rest is moved. And all this, you could do this. Or for example, you're doing sport photography, and instead of doing the typical sport photography, why don't you do the typical still photography? You take the shoes, the shirt, and you have his head like this in there, and you make a still picture that you would expect for fruits or something else, and you did for sport. Something like this. I don't know, you just think of what you see in other style you don't practice and apply them to your technique, to your style. Okay, get others technique from other styles and you apply them to your style, and you will be a lot more original. Tip number 3. Many people use Photoshop filters and they don't actually use the filter they want to use. What they do, they check all the filters and they say, oh, this one is nice, oh, this one is nice, no, this one not, this one yes. You're not making a picture, you just press a shutter, and then Photoshop or whatever you use decides what final look it will give to your picture. No, it's the other way around. You must think of the final look you want, then check the filter that exists and see the one that match what you want to do. This way you will narrow the amount of aspects you practice and you use, because then you have no style. You say it's any style. Today what will you get? I don't know yet. I'll check the filters and decide. No, this way you will have your personal black and white you like, your personal golden hour picture that you like, but you think of it first and then you choose. Don't forget, you don't have to apply 100% the filter. You can actually use a layer and use like 50% of it, 25, 95, whatever. Okay, so you just make your own values and get your own style using the filter. You decide what filter to use. This is not the filter that decide what picture you get. Okay. Advice tip number 4. You do not learn how to make pictures using models. You actually learn how to make model pictures using models. Okay, many people just get a camera, sorry, and straight away they want someone to pose there and make them picture or whatever. And this is not the way it works. First, you must know how to expose, you must know how to meter the light, compose, frame the picture, all this. And once you know how to do this, then you can ask someone to pose for you, not the other way around. When you learned how to write, when you were a kid, first you make lines, letters, and all this. And then when you knew how to do it, then you were able maybe to write a novel, not before then. This is the same thing, because otherwise you rush asking someone to pose for you. You don't know how to use the camera, maybe you haven't even read the manual, and the thing is, this picture will be bad, but you will not see that they are bad, and you will publish them on the internet, and you're playing with someone else's image on the internet. And this is this poor girl, because normally these people who do this want girls, they don't want boys to pose, and then the result is that you're ruining her image. And then later maybe you will think, oh, that picture was bad 2 years ago. Well, too late. Okay, so once you know how to make this framing, exposing, all this, then you can ask someone to pose for you. And also because it's impossible to direct someone and think about how your camera works, how the light works, everything, the lighting and all this. Doesn't matter if you do natural light, available light, or flash. First you must master the technique and then ask someone to pose. This is very important. Tip number 5. You must learn how to save your bad pictures. Very often when a picture is bad, we just dump it we just bin it or trash it, and then actually we should look how we could use it. Maybe this horizontal composing was no good, but in square it works. Or this underexposed picture, if you pass it to black and white, you make it very contrasty, it works. And even if you cannot save it, the fact that you think about it helps you better for the next time. Next time you will think, oh yes, I should have made this way for the exposure or for the framing or composition or whatever. So learn how to check your bad pictures, see how they could have been okay. If you can fine-tune them in your computer, do it. If you can't, well, learn from it. Okay, this is this simple. Okay, that's it for the tip for my tip 5 tips for September 2017. Thank you for watching them. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/ericgibaud, my website ericgibaud.com. If you have any question, you can send me an email to info@ericgibaud.com. My Facebook, facebook.com/ericgibaud photo, my Twitter, ericgibaud, my Instagram, @gibaud, Google++ ericgibaud. That's it. Thank you very much. Bye.